7th episode?
Yeah, I think we are.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. This banner above us says Eleanor, because believe it or not, Fitty and Rue are not our real names.
It's Karen and Eleanor.
So if you want to know a little secret, my name is really Karen.
And my name's really Eleanor. Even though I am sitting on a Rue blanket that my mom.
Yeah. So in my family, we like nicknames.
Like
so.
her sister's name is Nanny.
Yeah.
No, not the real name.
Yeah. So anyway, this week we did page the one before the merge number.
That's right before 16 and 15, I think.
So here's the merge page.
So it would be 12 and 13.
And
Pretty sure.
we did the page before that. So on the count of 3, we're going to hold them up.
1,
2,
3.
So this page was use colors you like
And colors you don't
and
like.
use colors you don't like on the other side. So there's really not a color that I don't like.
Me too.
You know? How could you not like a color?
Well, black, if you don't like black, it's not a color, it's a shade.
This is really...
Do you feel like something's in your way? No.
No, I do not.
So you might be wondering why we are coming to you live from
Not
Eleanor's bedroom.
Like, it's not live.
Not live.
Not live, this is Friday. We post on Saturdays.
Tuck a letter
Bye,
out
A. Wait, is that E? So it usually is an E and an A.
there. You know, yeah.
So what would that make?
Eleanor, or Rue, has bunk beds, so she likes to hang stuff from
I have a dream catcher that
the bars of
I have
the
a dream
top
catcher that I put up there because you couldn't see it.
Yeah. So,
It's brighter.
it's so bright on your side.
Okay, and
Oh,
like
wait,
the
I
sun.
put my arm there.
No, the sun just. You know how the sun just gets like
Oh,
less
it's the
bright?
sun.
Just a second.
Okay, so,
And it's brighter.
the reason we're coming to you from Eleanor's bedroom
Is because this is the hospital room.
is because we've had a major surgery in our family this week.
It's like right in the
Actually,
ribs of
today. The surgery happened
This morning.
just this morning.
And she's the doctor. She's the surgeon.
I guess you guys probably didn't know that I was also a surgeon. A stuffed animal surgeon.
She's a dog quick stuffing.
So anyway, we're going to take you into the recovery
Of
of a very beloved
horse.
family member who's been with us
Since I was
for
like 1 month and 3.
at least 8 years. He's been with our family. So this is a very treasured member of the Fitty and Rue clan. So
Clan? It's a clan.
I don't know.
So, this is Horsey, and this is what he's doing in the hospital. He's resting right now, and he's sleeping, so I don't want to disturb him too much. But, I'll just show you everybody who came to visit him, and I'll talk more about, when he's awake, I'll talk more about how the surgery went. So, this is Horsey's wife, Gwenny. Let's start with his family first. Oldest to youngest. That's Julia, and this is Brittany. And this is Thomas, and this is Eleanor Jr. Because, you know, I'm Eleanor and stuff, you know. Then we have Girafficus, Horsey's sister. And then we have Dante, Horsey's brother-in-law. Dante and Girafficus is adopted girl, Ruby. And then and then these two twins are Bethany and Becky. And if I didn't tell you, Thomas, that's Thomas. Then Bear, Horsey's best friend of all time. Horsey's known Bear since like forever. Bear is like one of my first toys, like Horsey, and I still have Bear to this day, and she's really good. And yeah. So, and they're all here to support Horsey in this recovery and stuff. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Goodbye.
So without further ado, on to the process.
Okay, so for this week's page, I decided to try out some of my Liquitex basic acrylic paints. This is, if you're not familiar with Liquitex paints, This is their basic line of paint. So it's the most inexpensive that you can get. This set was actually a birthday present, maybe. I think my husband got it for me for my birthday one year, and so I still have some left. Of course, the black and white are pretty much gone, so I have to dip into my inks for those. But I think mostly the rest of the colors are all the acrylic paint. So I'm not, this page was kind of difficult because, like I said in the intro, I really don't have colors that I necessarily dislike. So I have my baby helping me with the voiceover today, so hey, baby. So it was hard to pick colors that I could put on the dislike page. So I guess if I really had to pick a color that's maybe my least favorite, I guess it would be purple. But I do like pink, and I am using pink over there, so I don't know. My idea was to just make like a little village or something. I don't know. I was kind of being lazy, honestly. Because I don't really like the way these pages came out, but like I've said before, and I said to Rue, I said, let's not try to be perfectionists, let's just create, because honestly, you know, when you do create things or make art or whatever you like to do, no matter what you like to do, whether it's cooking or baking or drawing or painting, inevitably there's always going to be times when you don't like the way something comes out. You know what I mean? Like, especially in cooking, I guess. You know, sometimes things just don't taste good. But you try again and you try to do better next week. So I didn't really have any other ideas except this one, so I just went with it. And I mean, I don't hate it, but I think it kind of looks folky, I guess you could say. It looks kind of like a country type painting, like that simple country style. So I don't know. So like I said, I thought maybe it looked like just a collection of sheds. But anyway, so they're not super detailed or anything. But yeah, and my other side, the side I'm supposed to dislike, I just made the same kind of scene but used different colors. So I almost think it looks like a day and night type of thing going on here. So yeah, I don't know if Rue is going to do a voiceover for hers, but she did a similar thing. She kind of made a village as well. And her houses have a more cartoony look, like either Smurf Village or Adventure Time thing. So yeah, so I think that's all I really have to say about this painting. I just, like I said, I used acrylic paints mostly, a couple of my acrylic inks, and my paintbrushes that really are starting to be ruined. So I might need to get some new ones soon. I always say that I'm gonna set aside some brushes that are only gonna be mine, but inevitably, Rue always gets her hands on them, so they don't always get washed right away and taken care of quite as well as I would. But that's okay, because we're learning and we're getting better every week. So so thank you guys for watching, and enjoy the rest of my painting.
Horsey woke up, so it's time to tell you how the surgery went and what really happened. So let's start by telling you, this is his second surgery. As you can see, he used to have like a purple one, and then they took that off like the day after. So I'm gonna tell you how that one went, and then I'll tell you how this one happened. So he had a rip, like right here. That's why I had a patch in the first place. He had a rip, and his neck was really floppy. So Mom took some stuffing, and before she closed up the rip, she put some stuffing in, and then she closed it up. And that was kind of temporary until they actually put the patch on, because it was just so he can rest a little bit, because he couldn't handle all the stuff. So Mom put a patch on it and stuck it on. And then what happened is the rip kind of formed up here, like it didn't stop, and the patch was kind of coming off. So what Mom did, she closed the rip, and then she sewed the patch back on, because she used sticky stuff before, and that didn't really work, so it was coming off here, so she sewed it back on so it wouldn't come off more. And then his recovery schedule is this. He has to wear this for like today, maybe tomorrow if he starts hurting. But he said that the doctor said that he should be fine for tomorrow, but he just has to recovery just the rest of the week, and he'll be fine. So yeah, he's a good horse. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Tune in next Saturday, where we'll create
Another
more
page.
of this book. Yeah, we also recorded in here because we were having a little lighting trouble.
We only had one light because one like was trickling, like it was like cracking sounds, so we didn't want to catch on volume.
Yeah. Danger. All right.
Danger!
Thank you so much. We love you. And let us
We
know
don't
if
know
you
anything about you.
let us know if you were also creating this book. We'd love to see
Or like wreck this journal or anything
what
like that.
your ideas are, because I'm sure they're better than ours so far.
Or like Craig's Book 1, wreck this journals or anything like that. Want to see art?